Welcome to another Dead3 film breakdown. We're breaking down the Kansas Baylor game from a few weeks ago. This was a phenomenal game. I was fortunate actually that I got to travel from St. Louis over to this game and was able to watch this. So we're going to break this game down, and it's already started. It's the first media timeout, I believe, or the first media timeout. Or there was just a timeout. I believe Kansas is up 7-2. Then they jumped on them early. It ends up being 12-2, 14-4, something like that. So they really did a great job on them. It was a phenomenal game to be at. They end up winning by 24 points, but a lot of great things happen in this game. Excited to review this as we get going a little bit. There was a timeout, um, and we're right off screen. We're actually sitting. We had great seats for this game. So Baylor really struggled getting shots. They struggled inside to the post. They got pushed out. McCormick here. We've done a number of games with Kansas. Was really impressed this game with number 10. His name's escaping me. Abaji was great. Braun was really good, led him with 18 or 24 points, something like that. A couple alley-oop dunks, transition dunks. Harris is starting for Remy and is just doing a great job. This idea of going over the ball screen, but look at how McCormick's playing it loose and protecting, right? But look how 10, they called this the MIG, this position. So they always have a position here to take this roll away, and they are doing a roll replace. And let's see. So they recover, and there's the replace. So, they just do a great job of switching everything. They called it 41 defense. We were fortunate that we got to actually visit in a media room or something like that. We didn't visit one-on-one, but it was this meeting room where we got to visit with the assistant coach before the game about the game plan and got scouting report and talked scouting report. It was actually a really cool thing. But they call it 41, meaning they're switching 1, 2, 3s, and 4s. They are not switching with McCormick. So they're in a 41 probably defense here where all 4 perimeter players are switching everything and McCormick is staying locked in on the 5, right? So really great low wide ball screen middle channel. Let's see. And they rise up here. Look, going over the top, right? And those are the shots. These are the shots that Baylor got early in the game that just really hurt him. So watch Abaji here, number 30. They switch. It's not even his man. Shot goes up, and he goes middle, right? And his man, he doesn't block out his man. He goes to the big, doesn't go to him hard, right? And I remember, they end up getting that. Harris brings it up. A great job, right? So Harris, Abaji, Jalen Wilson is his name, number 10, right? So kind of a pin down here. They're switching everything to a cross screen, to a flash, right? So this is textbook Bill Self high-low basketball. Even though they don't have a true 4, nor do they play light foot with McCormick and all that. They are really a 1 through 4. They're not looking to post Jalen Wilson if he is in fact the 4, but this is textbook Bill Self entry basketball. 3 out, 2 in with pin downs, big on small. So they're switching big on or small on small here. They're probably not going to switch this, which they don't do. They cut ball side corner. It's a cross screen and a flash, even though it's not a cross screen. They immediately look to change it. They ball faked it to Abaji. He's in the passing lane. Interchange. Look at that. I don't remember what happens here. It looks like Harris is about to shoot it, but he might not be. But here's what they're doing. When you're a lottery pick and you're Abaji here, and there's a pin down coming this way, they're filling the top, and that's the lob. So it's a turnover. So, but here, this is Bill Self high-low basketball. Change, strong side, fill, ball fake, interchange, pop, high-low. Look at this guy should be, like, he just didn't throw it. Like, it's just not, and look at McCormick. Loses all of his ceiling right here. He's got him, and then he just loses him. So it's contact, they outlet and run. It is 7-2 right now. I believe it ends up being 12-2 at some point. High ball screen, playing it loose, trying to go over the top, leveling it off. They have a MIG, is what they call it, that recovers. Harris then closes out to the help. Here comes a switch. They're pointing and talking. If they didn't come together, right? They're not switching, and there's that steal, right? So watch what what Braun does. Stunts, right there. Does he throw it blind? Pin down, turns his back, levels it off, keeps his dribble alive, pivots away, doesn't see him. So they're off to a bad start. 7-2, 9-2, probably a 3 coming up. Place is going crazy, right? And it was like they're off. This is for first place. They're both 7-1, 7-2. Whoever wins this game owns first place in the Big 12, right? Looking for myself here. We're right up here, right? So we had great seats. We were really fortunate to have the seats that we had, right? So switching, not switching with McCormick. Like he spins it. McCormick does a great job. No hand up on the shot. Good rebound. And then they outlet. Look at how they run. So number 10 and then Abaji. They don't have the big down. See, they don't really have a 4. If you watch our last film breakdowns with Duke, Michigan State, and definitely Gonzaga. So we did 5 parts with the Gonzaga. You should go back and watch those films. But Timmy and Holmgren one's a rim runner, one's a trailing big, right? They don't have that here with Kansas. They don't have a true 4, right? So they're going to run and roll McCormick into the post and play 4 out, right? So bad closeout, draw, and then they throw it up, right? So the whole game, McCormick struggled with this. The whole game. And if you watch, we've done maybe 2 or 3 Kansas clips games. So out of 2 or 3, 4, we're in the neighborhood of somewhere around 8 to 10 breakdowns of Kansas. And McCormick struggles around the rim. He's calling for it. And he got 3 of these throughout the day. And he just can't finish. And he struggles. So he gets this, there's a kick out, and there's your pro. Right? So Abaji fed it. And we get that shot on a closeout, and they're just feeling it. So it's 12-2 now. So good on the cross court. Good. I mean, McCormick can't finish right now, right? Abaji gets back into the play. Good kick. What I do like about it, I believe, I do like this. I mean, he misses it, but he misses a lot of them, and he had a good game. I think he ended up with 16. But what I like is he's not dribbling. The ball is loose. He is pivoting. He is strong enough, clearly, to make that pass, right? At least he didn't dribble and put himself in a bad spot, right? So now it's 12-2, and this place was going. It was going the whole day. 12-2. I think it ends up being they might score here, right? Dribble handoffs. Now we're running pin downs again. So I'm willing to bet they did all their sets. We had a really good scouting report breakdown with their assistants. It doesn't look like it, but I believe he's got the option of it's a single double, right? So he's got a single pin down, a double here. He could probably choose, but it doesn't look like he's really choosing. So there's this pin down. You can't switch this. So you got to figure out where teams are switching and not switching, and then figure out where you need to read screens and not read screens, right? So there's the pocket pass that they tried to get to, and it just got kicked, right? They're playing him at the elbow. So I do think McCormick does a great job here, right? So there's the big. They're not switching. They let him have it. They clear it out. So, Braun's in a good spot, although he's not looking, right? And McCormick does a great job here. Cuts him off on 2 pounds and then stays down. He's got him. And these dudes are big. So bad shot, good outlet. There goes Abaji. Levels it off. See, this is where young players have to get better. He drives it right, which is absolutely fine. But look how good Baylor is. They run to the paint. They got hammered this game, but they did a great job. I mean, they do great things. I mean, you're 8 in the nation, and you won a national championship a year or 2 ago. So, but watch how he escapes. Nobody covers down on McCormick. Maybe they don't need to. Maybe they want it in his hands. But he doesn't pick the ball up here. He relief dribbles and gets it up top, and now the ball is changed. There's a pin down or an interchange, and now they're going to run something. All because Abaji kept his dribble alive. So they screen to the ball screen, pick and pop. Now they are posting him, but 2 pounds not going anywhere. And I just don't, he may make this shot. I don't remember. But you can't do this. You can't pound it twice. You can't catch it and get this seal, immediately catch and not read, and immediately make 2 pounds, pick up, and then kick it out. Now, nobody is running at this guy. I think that's the shot they want. I think they want McCormick to think he can make that shot. Right? So now they get out and run, and they may score. I mean, they didn't score a whole lot, right? But good on McCormick. He went under that screen. He's coming back around. Good cutoff, right? Everybody's staying solid. They would switch this. They switch it back. There's a ball screen. You're not switching there. They got to flood it. They've got to flood it, right? And McCormick does a great job here getting back. Everything's contested. There's a switch there. So they're in their 41. Now, game plan is also saying, don't leave 11. That was what the game plan said. So look, we're playing in the NBA line. He drives it to the nail, and Braun's not even thinking about it because he knows he's on the great player, right? Look at McCormick gets off of him, and there's your bucket, right? But look how quick they get it to Harris fast. Change, drive, change. Somebody's got to fill the top. This area has always got to be filled. We have strong side corner. They're interchanging. Hopefully McCormick's going up there. Hopefully he's looking to reverse. Look, catch, back cut, fill cut. Back cut. It's a rough pass. There's nothing there that makes me think that Harris is going to do anything with the ball even if he catches it there. Right? So not a great pass. Right? And we'll get moving. It's 12-4 right now. And it's okay, so here's their little box sets. Let's see what they do here on the out of bounds. They brought in Lightfoot, who did a really good job. Like if those are the bigs, I like Lightfoot a little bit more. You'll see some of the stuff he does here. I really like, right? Oh, they got it. So I remember this play. Let's watch what they do to get this layup. Because Lightfoot's not leaving. He's trying to get position here. They're just moving around. Right? It's nothing. They just break. That is just a breakdown on a YMCA out of bounds play. Okay, 14-4. Baylor's made 1 of 7 to start this game, or the last 1 of 7. They're just dribbling around, crossing their fingers, switching the roll. And look, Lightfoot plays it well. He knows that he can give a 2-man gap on this player. You've got to know scouting report. Everybody else is face guarding, going over the top of ball screens, and Lightfoot's doing a great job of protecting. They have this MIG position that's on the roll, and then they're going to skip it over the top. Now they got him. Baylor's got to make these shots. And they did there. So 14-7, as bad as they're playing, they're kind of back in it, right? It's not as bad as you think. So let's see what they do on the make. This will be our last play. Weave. It's coming back over to a ball screen by Lightfoot. Pick and pop. Change. Look at Lightfoot's always reversing, dribble handoffing, ball screening, and somewhat rolling, right? Man, they just had it this game. They just had it going. What a great play because of the roll here by Lightfoot right here. He takes it off. He's playing this lane line position, and that's the play an elite guard makes. You have to recognize that. We say this to our group. The defense is always wrong. The defense is always wrong. So listen, this is DeadThree Basketball. I hope that you would hit the subscribe button below. Please send us, a like or, like the video, share the video, subscribe to the video, leave me a comment. Would love to hear from you. We're going to do 3 or 4 parts to this Kansas-Baylor game. Again, we were at it last weekend or 2 weekends ago. We had a great time. No better atmosphere that I've seen in college basketball that I've been a part of than this game and that atmosphere. So, yeah, please subscribe to this. We appreciate all the support that you've lent, and look for part 2. Thank you.